Okay, on the bottom of page 223, we're going to start applying and manipulating text boxes. So let's go ahead and do the step-by-step on page 224. Open the hosting document from the data file. So File, Open, in the OneDrive, and in Lesson 7 files, we're going to open the hosting. On the Insert tab in the text group, first of all, position the insertion point after the first paragraph, after the induction heading. So right here is where I want to put my insertion point. On the Insert tab in the text group, click the text box button. Right there. Click Simple Text Box. The text box containing placeholder is inserted in the first paragraph. Select the second paragraph beginning with questions or comments. Okay, so we're going to select this and drag and drop into the text box. So I have my insertion, I've highlighted it. I hold down my left mouse button and I click it in there and I drag it up there. The Layout Options button appears to the right of the text, so we can go ahead and just click on that. In the With Text Wrappings, select Tight, Square, here's the tight. And the text box wraps tightly around the paragraph. You also have the option to type text into the text box. Delete one of the line breaks after the first paragraph. So down here, I'm going to delete a line break. There we go. Click Control N to go to the end of the document. Click the Insert tab. In the text group, click the text box button and click Draw Text Box down here at the bottom. Little crosshair appears. Press and hold the left mouse button to drag a text box and the blank line below the last paragraph under Refusal of Service. So right here. Use the size group in the Format tab to change the width and height to 2.22 wide and 9.95 wide. So we want it about 2 inches by 9.5. So here's my Format tab. I want my height to be 0.95 and my width to be 2.22. Select the first sentence under the Refusal of Service, Flatland Hosting No Refunds, and drag it and drop it into the text box. So again, I'm just going to hold it and drag it down there. Press Control E to center the text in the text box. So Control E will center it. Select the text box until you see the move arrow to move the text box, and then drag the text box to the right to horizontally center. Use the ruler as a guide. So we're going to use this ruler up here, and we're going to try to guide it to the middle of our page. Looks about right. So it should look like on the bottom of page 224. Go ahead and save the document as Hosting Term 9 in your folder or on the desktop, and leave it open for the next step-by-step. So on page 225, format a text box. Select the text box on page 7. So this is the text box on page 7. So I'm going to have it get it selected. Click the Format tab. So my Format tab is selected. In the Arrange group, click the Position button. So here's my Arrange. Position to open the menu, and then select Position in the middle right with square text wrapping. So middle right, the text box is now moved slightly down to the right of the document. The text box should still be selected on the Format tab in the Shape Styles group. Click on the More button. So here's my Shape Styles, and this button right here is the More button. Click the Intense Effect Red Accent 2 from the Shape Gallery. So here's looking for Intense Effect. And this last one in the red. Go ahead and click it. Select the text and use the mini toolbar to change the font color to white. Okay. So I'm going to change my font color right here. I'm going to change it to white. Okay, press Control Home to take us back to the beginning of the document. Select the text box. So I'm going to select the text box. Click the Edit Shape button in the Insert Shapes group on the Format tab. So Format. Okay, right here, Edit Shape. Click Change Shape. Under the Basic Shapes, so here's my Basic Shapes, select the hexagon shape. So hexagon has 6 sides, so here's my hexagon. The text box shape takes on a hexagon shape. With the text box still selected in the size group, change the height to 0.8 and the width to 0.4. Oh, the width to 4, not 0.4. 4. Enter. Change the font size to 9. So I'm going to select my font and change it to 9. I didn't have it all selected because I couldn't see it all. And there we go. It's all changed to 9. Your document should match and look like what's below. Let me just move it down a little bit so I get, there we go. So now it looks like what they in the diagram on the page of 227. Select the hexagon shape and click the Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the Shape Effects button. So right here, Shape Styles, Shape Effects. Click the Bevel. Display additional options. Under the Bevel section in the first row, click Cool Slant. Here's the last one in the first row. In the Arrange group, so here's my Arrange group, click the Position button and select Position in middle left with square text wrap. So here's my middle left with square text wrapping. And save the document as Hosting Term 10 and leave it open for the next exercise. I'm going to go ahead and stop my video here and we'll pick up on page 228.